Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Jessica, aka Miss Fit Curls, and welcome back to my channel. It's just a little bit of a weird angle. We just we're dealing with some sunlight issues or whatever. But today, if you can't tell by the title of today's video, we are going on a Trader Joe's haul. Yeah, Trader Joe's. Yeah, Trader Joe's. Yeah, Trader Joe's. Yeah, Trader Joe's. So today we're going to be taking you through our finds at Trader Joe's today. I just really like Trader Joe's just to simply like browse and just find some really cool things. I know there are some things that Aaron really likes at Trader Joe's and some things that I really like at Trader Joe's, and I'm just so excited to show you guys like what I find today, what are my staples, and all of that. But anyway, if you guys like these types of videos, make sure to give this video a thumbs up because it really helps me help you guys. But without further ado, let's go inside Trader Joe's. I just don't understand what's going on. Did we not come prepared with 2 shoes on our feet? Okay, so I am actually obsessed with these whole pecones. Obsessed. Because the macros on this are pretty dang good. And this is for 3 cones and I only have 1. And then this cookie butter ice cream, bomb. Please do yourself a favor. I'm not getting any of these because I am literally trying to keep my sugar and sweet tooth under control. But do yourself a favor. Try those. That's not macro friendly. That is. I thought you were supposed to be helping me push the cart.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Now, I know it's not just me who goes to Trader Joe's and is guilty of going with a budget and blowing that budget through the roof. But I got 4 healthy bags, let me tell you, of Trader Joe's goodies and treats. So some of these things are just like a few of my staple items that are a little bit boring, so I'm just gonna kind of brush through them. But there are some like good finds that I found today, so I'm really excited to show you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we're just gonna go through this first bag. Okay, so by the time you guys are watching this video, you would have already seen my upload for my Sunny app review, and that was the video I uploaded before this video. And I've been doing a lot of recipes that Sarah's been posting on that app. So with that being said, I got some fresh basil because a lot of her recipes call for fresh basil, so that's what I got. I also got some diced onions just because like it's so much easier, okay? It's so much easier just to get like onions. They're already peeled and they're already chopped, and like I'm a mom, okay? I don't have time to be sitting there being cute and like peeling an onion, chopping it all up. Listen, Linda, we don't have time, okay? So I always get me some diced onions, and I really like the Trader Joe's ones the best because I feel like they stay freshest for longest. And then I got some watermelon for Aaron because Aaron likes to snack on some watermelon, so we got that. And then I got some butter lettuce, and if you guys have tried butter lettuce and then tried like regular romaine lettuce, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. I really like the living lettuce, but Trader Joe's doesn't have living butter lettuce. They had the pre-bagged butter lettuce, and I swear this is so good. I don't think I've ever gotten like this bagged one before, but I love butter lettuce, and I wanted to pair it with my plantain croutons that I found. Now, the reason why I got these is because the macros seem to be pretty good on these. They only have per serving 1.5 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, and 0 grams of protein, but their ingredients seemed really simple. It was just plantains, I don't even know how you say that, high oleic sunflower oil, dried garlic, and sea salt, and that was it. So I'm a sucker for simple ingredients, and this has simple ingredients, and I love plantains, so I'm kind of excited to try this like in a salad with croutons, maybe throw in some shredded chicken in there, have me like some dressing on top of it. Mwah. Girl. All right, also in the produce section, I did get some refrigerated rice cauliflower. Now, I am in love. If you guys saw my previous video, you would know that I am in love with making like cauliflower based tortillas from that Sunny app right now. Like that is what I live for. So I never ever have rice cauliflower in the house just because like we eat carbs here. Like we eat lots of carbs and that's how I maintain my physique too. But the cauliflower tortillas call for rice cauliflower and I'm just a sucker. So I got me some more because I'm gonna be making more of that too. I also got some shredded carrot for my rice paper rolls. So I've been really into like rice paper rolls lately. I just get so excited to make like different ones, and a staple in my rice paper rolls are shredded carrot, and they're so good. Like I'll just throw some buttered lettuce on it, throw some shredded carrot on my rice paper roll, throw some shredded chicken. You see a theme here? Or is it just me? And then I'll put it all together. I'll maybe like put in a sauce and like other little things, and then bam, okay? If you guys want to see me make like different rice paper roll stuff, please leave a comment in the comment section down below, so that way I know that you guys want to see those good things, okay? So along with the buttered lettuce, I also got this Ferocious Crunch collection. It's just like basically a salad blend, and my girl Myra, who's been in my vlogs before, got me onto this, and I am obsessed now. Now it's just a mixture of like kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, green cabbage, and red cabbage. And these are all things I normally don't eat like by themselves, but put them all together and I'm hooked, okay? I'm hooked. Like throw this together with like homemade dressing and like some kind of protein and even like sweet potato falafels. Mwah, love it. Like I don't even know. I'm not a salad person. I haven't had salad in years, okay? Up until 2021. I don't know what it is about 2021, but it probably has something to do with 2020. But your girl is just on a salad kick right now, okay? So I just had to go ahead and restock this because I completely ran out last time. I also got some mint just because some of Sarah's recipes that I wanted to try call for mint. Another staple in my house is zucchini. I make so many things out of zucchini, so I just wanted to make sure I had enough of those. And I love the Trader Joe's ones because they come in different sizes. Like Trader Joe's has the small zucchinis that I got last time. They have these bigger zucchinis. They even have bigger zucchinis than this, and they just like blow me away with like the variety of zucchinis that they have. It doesn't really take much to impress me, okay? It doesn't when it comes to the grocery store, okay? I also got some lemons, boring. I also got some organic bananas, boring. I mean, anytime I can get organic, I will. If it's like just readily available, if it makes sense. But I always just try and go towards some more organic things. I got some sweet potatoes because sweet potatoes are a staple in this household. And I got organic sweet potatoes, boring, but it's a staple, okay? Now this isn't a staple, but I got 3 russet potatoes. That way I can make like homemade hash browns, and some of Sarah's recipes call for potatoes. You see, there's like a theme, there's like a trend, okay? I'm just really on that Sunny app kick, and like not sponsored at all, okay? I'm just a huge fan of the girl and what she's doing in life, okay? I'm really a fan. Okay, this area is kind of getting a little cluttered, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys a brief overview of like produce-ish section, things that kind of go together, and then we'll move on to the other things. All right, now that all that is put away and it won't go bad, let's move on. The next thing that I got is going to be these organic boneless chicken breasts. Boring, but it's another staple in our house. Just having chicken breasts in the house, that way we can really use it to cook whatever we want to cook it with. And then this is like an absolute must, okay? So in the frozen section, I got this seafood blend one day, and I have been hooked. And oh my gosh, do yourself a favor and get this, because only if you like seafood, because in this it has a blend of shrimp, calamari rings, and bay scallops. And this I am so hooked on because paired with the Trader Joe's sweet chili sauce, oh my gosh, like this sauce is so good. Not just like on seafood, but on like chicken and just on like whatever you want sweet chili sauce to be on. I don't know, like once you taste it, you know what you want it with. But this paired with seafood is my absolute all-time favorite. Like this combination with this, like I can't have this without having this. I had this without this the other day because I brought this cooked to work and I forgot my sauce, and I was like, well, this sucks. Like this isn't the same experience. But this with this, like I don't even want to talk about it. All right. Yes, I do want to talk about it because I want you to get it. It's so good. Their sweet chili sauce is a banger. Another sauce that I really like is the spicy taco sauce. And like, I am a wimp when it comes to spicy food. Like, your biggest wimp when it comes to spicy food. But this spicy taco sauce tastes so good. It just like reminds me of just like that taco sauce. It tastes so good. Or like the macros on both of these are so good because for 1 tablespoon, there's 20 calories, which really isn't bad. I use about 2 tablespoons, I wanna say, whenever I put this on my seafood. It really doesn't take much, but it has 0 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs. It does have 5 grams of sugar, but this is so good. Like, I can't. And then for the taco sauce, it does have, for a serving size of 1 tablespoon, it has 5 calories, it has 0 grams of fat. Total carbs is less than 1 gram. Protein is going to be 0 grams. Like, there's almost nothing in this. Staples, okay. Just anytime I have meat, I have this. Anytime I have seafood, I have this. And like, we just call it a day, bam. But I've actually never had this salmon before, but I just like Atlantic salmon. And I usually don't get it with the skin on, but they didn't have any skin off options. And I just really wanted to up my seafood this week and less on like chicken and beef and all that stuff. So I just got me some salmon. I also got some of their already roasted and cooked chicken. I had their cooked grilled chicken last time. It was just so easy. And like I said, like, I'm a mom. I really just don't have time a lot of times to be making like all these extravagant meals, even though I've been using like the Sunny app a lot. I've really just been trying to be inspired to like actually cook in the kitchen and not be so lazy and just like microwave things and stuff. Or just like, I want to get creative with my food. And whenever I'm not on prep, I want to get creative with my food. So that's what's inspired me to kind of be more involved in the kitchen. But every once in a while, it really helps, like, for my mental sake and my mental sanity, is to have like already cooked things. And this is the roast chicken breast, and it seemed like a really good option because it's only 110 calories per serving, and a serving is about 3 slices, they said. I don't know how you could get 3 slices out of that, but whatever. It was basically like chopped up. But it didn't really have a lot of ingredients, and the calories and the macros seemed really good. And they had a total fat of 2.5 grams, 0 grams of carbs, which is always a good sign, and then 19 grams of protein, which is going to be your standard chicken breast. And it didn't really have a lot of sodium. Now, it had a higher sodium than what their grilled chicken breast had, but I really wanted to see like what kind of flavor the roast chicken breast had. So I went ahead and got it, but the sodium's 300 milligrams. Okay, everyone knows about the everything but the bagel seasoning at Trader Joe's. And I will be the first to say, I have literally almost every single Trader Joe's seasoning there is. Like, they are just stocked in my pantry. I just didn't get any this time just because I already had so much. But just because they've been doing so well with everything but the bagel, I got their everything but the bagel smoked salmon, and I am a huge smoked salmon freak. I love smoked salmon. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite breakfast meals. If you saw my high carb what I eat in a day video, I had smoked salmon with light whipped cream, or whipped cream, I wish. With light cream cheese and then a bagel. Literally favorite breakfast of all time, okay? With eggs, ooh, yes. So combine everything but the bagel and smoked salmon. What do you get? You get everything but the bagel smoked salmon. And I am actually really excited to try this. I haven't tried this yet, but it just looked good. And you know, why not, okay? And since we're on the everything but the bagel trend, I actually have tried this before. It is the everything but the bagel Greek yogurt dip. And this tastes really good on like Ezekiel bread with smashed avocados, and then a little bit more of like everything but the bagel seasoning. And I just really like this yogurt dip. You could really like use it for whatever you want. I'm just kind of a one-trick pony sometimes, and I just put it with one thing. But this everything but the bagel Greek yogurt dip is just like, it's very light and it's very fresh, and I really like it. The macros are really good. For 2 tablespoons, there's 60 calories, 5 grams of fat. Sodium's really low, it's 95 milligrams. Total carbs is gonna be 2 grams of carbs, 2 grams of sugar, so those carbs are from those sugars, and then 1 gram of protein. So overall, it really isn't that bad. The ingredient list is everything I could read, and it's not super long, and I like it, okay? What can I say? Okay, so watching other Trader Joe's hauls, this one popped up a lot, and it's the cauliflower Janochi. I don't even know how to say it, okay? But it's the cauliflower Janochi, and this has been like all the rave lately, and I don't understand why. I love Janochi. So I was just really curious to try this because the hype was all there. So I'm really curious to see how this is, but I got me some cauliflower Janochi. The macros seemed really good on them too. For a whole cup, you got 3 grams of fat, 22 grams of carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and 2 grams of protein. And the ingredients list is really short. It's just cauliflower, cassava flour, or whatever. Like, I just butcher names. Potato starch, extra virgin olive oil, and sea salt. I'm a sucker for simple ingredients, so I'm really excited to try that. And then Aaron has been into like trying different yogurts and stuff, so we just got him some of the Trader Joe's yogurts. Not exactly like the best macros, and I honestly wouldn't really pick these, but every once in a while he kind of just like gets a treat from the grocery store for enduring the whole grocery store like leisure walk that I take, because whenever I go to the grocery store, it's therapeutic for me, okay? It's therapy. I'm in my zen, a little bit of je ne sais quoi. It's nice, okay? And then when Aaron comes, he's like, can it take longer? So I always try and like treat him and reward him. So I let him pick something that he likes. And so I let him pick this. It's just gonna be the strawberry banana yogurt. Oh, and then I completely missed this in the meat section, but I got some prosciutto just because the recipe called for prosciutto. So I got prosciutto. And then I got some figs, boring, but a recipe called for fig. I also got fig butter because apparently I'm just on a fig kick right now, and I just wanna really like dabble into things I really haven't had before. And this kind of inspired me, this fig butter. It's not really butter, it's just, I think it's more so of like a jam or a spread, but this really inspired me just because growing up, if you guys don't already know, I am half Dutch, and my dad was raised in Holland, the Netherlands, Amsterdam, all that stuff. So every time we would visit my grandparents, they would always have like all these different jams and stuff. Whenever I went there, they would have like apricot jam, they would have strawberry, raspberry, like all this different stuff, and I think they even had like a fig one. But whenever I saw this, I was just like, well, let me explore into like the jams and stuff, because it just like really brought me back to my childhood. So I got like this fig butter. It is mainly just a spread. The sugar actually isn't too bad for what a spread should be. It has a total sugar count of 10 grams, so it really isn't that bad. 1 tablespoon is 45 calories. So honestly, I didn't really get this for the macros. I got it to make my heart and my soul happy, just because it reminded me of my grandparents and of my dad and everything. So yeah. And then I said I let Aaron pick one thing that he likes. Really, I'm just a sucker, and he got to pick like these little fruit roll-up things, but they're like healthier renditions of them, of your classic fruit roll-up. They just have like better quality ingredients, and they don't have as much sugar. This one, for one of these, has 10 grams of sugar, but like they roll out, and they're actually not that bad. They're organic, whatever, but I just let him have like this little treat as well on top of his yogurt. Okay, so moving along to like more of the snack, I'm really excited because like it's Valentine's season right now, so they have like a lot of their Valentine's like chocolates and like different snacks and stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these aren't healthy, but they make my soul happy, because you have to have a balance of like healthy and then have a balance of hearty, okay? And this is the hearty section of the haul. So if you'll be too tempted, go ahead and like fast forward now. If you would love to be indulged into the greatness of Trader Joe's, keep watching, honey, okay? Okay, this one is for all my Almond Joy lovers, okay? And even if you don't like Almond Joy, this is even better than Almond Joy, but it's their chocolate coconut almonds. My girl Myra also put me on this, and I saw this and I grabbed it whenever she recommended it, and I was like, oh yeah, like interesting, you know? I didn't really like think about it too much. I was like, okay, I like chocolate and I like coconut and I like almonds, put them all together. It didn't really hit me that this has already came out before, but I was just like, okay, I'll try it. So I put it in the cart, and then I brought it home, and my fiance Christian, he was like, babe, those chocolate almond things that you got are so good. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, aren't they just like any other chocolate covered almond? And he was like, don't even try them, because I want to have them to myself. And I was like, if it's getting all this hype, then mama's trying it too. And I tried these, and I literally ate like, I don't even want to say how much in one sitting. It was so bad. It was so bad, okay? Like, it happens to me too, okay? I'm the victim too. That's about how you control it afterwards. But these, like, do yourself a favor. So good, okay? Like, so good. I can't even, so good. All right, and then moving on to like the more Valentine's stuff that they have. So there's actually, I got this chocolate mousse cake, and I actually got this before. So when I went to Trader Joe's a few weeks ago, I went to Trader Joe's with Myra. That's why she keeps like popping up in like what I've been saying and stuff. But Myra had gotten this cake, and whenever we were going to check out, the cashier, he was like, oh my gosh, like this isn't even a fluke. This is the best thing that we have in the store. Like, I eat one of these every other day. And I was like, huh? How can it, is it that good? I didn't have it in my cart, but whenever he said that and like how much he was raving about it, he was like, oh my gosh, yes. Like, do yourself a favor. You have to try it and all that stuff. And I was like, say no more. And I went and I got it. I took it home and let me tell you, I'm shook. Okay, but this is like their chocolate mousse cake, and like on the outside it has like that hard icing. Let me see if I could try and open it to show you better. So on the outside it has like that hard icing, but then whenever you cut into it, it's like mousse on the top and then cake on the bottom. But it's like that soft cake, like it just all just melts in your mouth, and it's really rich, so you can't have like too much in one sitting. But this cake has changed my life, okay? Like, so not good for you, but it's so good and you deserve to try it, okay? So moving on to more Valentine's stuff, I also got the mini heart cookies. I got these mainly for Aaron, like just as like an early Valentine's gift a few weeks ago whenever I went to Trader Joe's last. And I was just like, oh yeah, he could have these. And then I ended up trying some for myself the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, these are like the best chocolate cookies I've ever had. Like, these are so good. They have so much flavor and they're so rich, and I am a chocolate snob, okay? Love chocolate. I'm a chocolate like fanatic. You can't even mess with me with chocolate, okay? And this just blew me away. It blew me away so much that I had to get two, because when Valentine's is over, what am I gonna do? It's like Girl Scout cookies, okay? Why just one season? Why can't you make this seasonal? Where are the big tubs? Where are the big tubs? Okay, and then moving on to a little bit more healthy stuff. So one thing I do like to snack on is the organic pomegranate seeds. I was saying that right. I don't know why I was getting so flustered. But I got the organic pomegranate seeds, and I am just trying to increase my folic acid uptake just because it's just good for like your overall hormonal balance and just like your overall health in general. And pomegranate seeds have a lot of like vitamins and nutrients and just different things that you need. So that's what I also got. I just love snacking on these. They're so yummy, and I don't know why I didn't start on them earlier. And this piqued my interest whenever I first walked in the store. This is going to be the organic or Elote corn chip dippers. And this caught my attention just because I love anything Elote, okay? Like, give me a street corn in a cup. This brings me back to the time where me and Christian used to go to like, just like the hole in the wall, like little tent outside of a not grocery store, outside of a gas station. And they would make the best street corn elote ever, okay? And I love anything elote. And this kind of struck my attention. Actually, why not? But this kind of struck my attention. Ooh, oh, that smells good. That's nice. You know, that's nice. That would taste so good with like, they hit the nail on the head. That would taste so good with guac. It's a little bit spicy. So they're the corn chip dippers with a Mexican style street corn flavored seasoning on them. Ooh, that has a nice kick. I could definitely tell it's a little bit higher in fat. I'm looking at the macros, which I looked at the store too, and I knew what I was getting into. They had a total fat of 8 grams, total carbohydrate of 17 grams, 0 grams of sugar, 2 grams of protein, and 115 milligrams of salt, which actually isn't that bad for 12 chips. Some of these chips are like really big. This actually isn't that bad. I kind of like these. These I wouldn't really like eat in big portions just because of the high fat content. Even though they're organic, you still kind of want to be careful with just like chips in general. But yeah, those are actually pretty good. And lastly, I had to get something for my dog, Allie. She absolutely loves these little treats. They're the dog treats with the peanut butter and banana. And they're just like little, small, crunchy, and I like to give her like multiple treats at a time. And this is what I use to like train her. This is how I trained her to sit, was I just like took one of these treats out and I just had her like sit for one, and that's how we're able to teach her how to sit and everything. Allie, you want a treat? Sit. Good girl. Ha. So these are just a staple for Allie just because she loves these so much. But that's gonna be it for the Trader Joe's haul. I'm gonna go ahead and do like an overall pan of all the things in the second bulk of things. So that way I could go ahead and put them away for the things that need to be refrigerated, and then we'll come back. Today's video. If you guys like these types of videos, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up because it really helps me help you guys know what you guys like to see. If you guys want to see like other versions of this video, like my favorite healthy snacks to get from Trader Joe's, or my favorite healthy groceries to get from Trader Joe's, because this was kind of like a combination of everything and just like finds that I found, along with like staples and everything. But if you guys want to see like my staples or just like healthy food or just like new things to try that I just absolutely love, please let me know in the comments down below, so that way I know what type of content that you guys like to see as well. But until the next video, you guys, bye.